hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle Nilla channel. This is my special stationery pop-up. Da, 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 da. Thank you all so much. I know it's not my regular day. I know some of y'all weren't expecting this and you saw a notification. You're like, what? What's going on? I better check and make sure I'm not missing anything good. So I'm so glad that y'all rushed on over, or maybe you knew this was going to happen and you've been looking forward to this all day. Y'all can let me know either way. But I am glad you are here, whether it's on accident or on purpose. Because I feel like that God has a reason for everything. So if He brought you here, it is definitely for a reason. And I think we all have a blessing in store for us. I'm already just blessed by your presence. But I'd be blessed even a little bit more if y'all would click the thumbs up for me, because that's a free and easy way you can support my channel. I hope y'all have had a great day. I hope y'all are staying cool. We are back to scorching 80-degree temperatures. So I kept debating all day, do I turn on the air? Do I turn on the air? Do I keep toughing it out with just fans? That's the kind of day that I've been having. But if you like cards, if you like journals, pens, paper, erasers, highlighters, and much more, then you're going to have a great time tonight. I've got some awesome products to show you. Some things I already had, and some things I bought especially for this auction. So let me scroll up to the top and start saying some hellos. And I don't have a co-host tonight. If anybody wants to spontaneously co-host, let me know, and I'll drop the link. You don't have to be on camera or anything, but just your voice and helping me read the chat would be great. Just remember to keep it G-rated and family-friendly. Well, very first in the chat, I see Kitty. Hello, Kitty. Thank you so much for being here. Next, I see my moderator, Melissa McIntosh. She's going to be running the chat and making the list. She's going to be doing it all, the work of several moderators, all in one. Sweet lady. Next, I see Shelby, our favorite teenager around here. Thank you so much for coming in. When we have a confusing product, she will put a description on the chat. I think most of what we have tonight is pretty obvious, but you never know. There might be something that confuses somebody, and Shelby can help out. Next, I see CQ Kathy. Hello, Kathy. And I'm still hoping that tonight's going to be the night we finally get to 30 thumbs. We'll see. I'm always just keeping my fingers crossed and saying an extra prayer for that. We keep getting so close to 30, but falling short. Next, I see the blingiest of the blingy. Hi, Blingy. Thank you ever so much for being here. It's been so long since I think I've seen you at my channel. I seem to see you at lots of other channels, so I am especially honored that you would come to my channel. Next, I see Janice. Hello, Janice. Thank you so much for coming, sweetheart. And Kathy Dubrick. And Kathy Dubrick is telling y'all what she had told me privately, which is that she's at a friend's in Florida, but even though she's busy, even though she's away from home, she still made time to pop in just so she could say hi, she could click the thumbs up. Thank you so much. That is such great friendship and kindness. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that, Kathy. Love and hugs to you. Next, I see Katie Marie. Hello. Oh, Katie Marie would like to try to help co-host. Okay, let me drop the link here. And we'll give Katie Marie an opportunity. Let's see. Okay, link copied. Boop. There we go. Okay, let me see where I was, because of course it dropped me off at the end. Let me go back. Where was I? Okay, let's see. I was wherever Katie Marie came in. And we have Terry Bear all the way from the Netherlands. Thank you so much, Mr. Terry. So nice to see you. Did you bring Nana with you? Oh, look, to start our night off with some revelry and to get good times rolling, look right here. We have a $2 super chat.
So let's dance, let's sing, let's shout to the rhythm of life day and night. Let's say, live on toll, let's roll. Let the good times roll, let the good times roll. With gratitude in our soul, let the good times roll. Let the good times roll, let the good times roll. Let the good times roll, let the good times roll. With gratitude in our soul, let the good times roll. Let the good times roll, let the good times roll.
Woohoo! Thank you, Kitty. That is such a great way to get the pop-up started. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that kindness and generosity. I hope that y'all have been dancing and singing and y'all are ready to let the good times roll. Next, I see Nancy. Hello, hello, Nancy. Oh, and look, all the way in the Netherlands, Mr. Terry has already gotten my package. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad that confusing an H with a K on your package didn't hamper it from arriving. I got worried when she told me that I accidentally made a small little typo. Okay, I see somebody in our back room, Miss Katie Marie. Let me add her to the chat. Katie, oh, Katie, can you hear me?
Hi, everyone. Thank you for the super chat, Kitty.
Have you ever co-hosted before, or is this your very first time?
This is my very first time, so it's good to see everybody and hear you today.
And you have a lovely voice. Doesn't she have a lovely voice, everybody? It is so clear and so sweet sounding. Well, thank you ever so much for helping me and just jumping in my time of need. I try so hard to keep up with the chat, but sometimes when I'm swapping out items, especially a lot of small stuff, like tonight, there'll be a lot of small stuff with pens and whatnot. I can so use some help. So thank you ever so much, Miss Katie.
Happy to help tonight, Belle.
Okay. Now, Kitty is saying here, and I don't know anything about this. I somehow need to befriend Kitty where she like tells me ahead, but she says there's a challenge today for everyone if you want or can. Kitty, you tell us about it, sweetie. I have no idea, y'all, what the challenge is. So I don't want y'all to think I'm like secretly planning these things. I need to get on Kitty's good side where she tells me. But even I need to know what this challenge is. Okay, let's see. And Terry says, even though it's early evening and the news is over and primetime TV is starting, that Nana is asleep. Okay, well, we hope she has a restful sleep. Maybe when she wakes up, she will grace us with her presence and we'll sing her little theme song. Patty Rose, hello, hello. So great to see you. Thank you so much for coming.
Welcome in, Patty.
Okay. Kitty is saying I now. I had mentioned that I've been struggling for months and months and months to get up to 30 thumbs up. So what Kitty interpreted, I see what it is now. Kitty interpreted my saying we get to 30 as a challenge or goal, and that's wonderful. Blingy, look at this super chat. Blingy has just given $5. Oh, wow, wow. Okay, let me get it on the screen, and let's get ready to dance and sing and let the good times roll.
So let's dance, let's sing, let's shout to the rhythm of life day and night. Let's say, live tall, let's roll. Let the good times roll, let the good times roll. With gratitude in our soul, let the good times roll, 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 let the good times roll. With gratitude in our soul, let the good times roll, let the good times roll, let the good times roll.
Woohoo! Thank you, Blingy. That is so wonderful. I never want anybody to feel like they have to come to my channel and super chat. We love you for you. So I was thrilled that you were here just to be here, but thank you for that extra kindness. Now everybody's going to be saying in other chats, hey, Blingy, you coming by Bells? Hey, Blingy, do you want to come over to Bells? If I knew you were going to be here, I might have asked you to co-host. So, because Blingy has a lovely voice as well. But it looks like Katie is working out so great for tonight. But if y'all read my YouTube community page, I am looking for a co-host because with 3 auctions per week, I need help 3 nights per week. Okay, well, let me tell you how this works, just in case there's anybody new and lurking. And meanwhile, y'all click the thumbs up for me. So if you've never bid or bought anything before and you think you might possibly want to buy something, then click on my email and send me a registration email. Let me know your YouTube name, your real name, and your shipping address. That way I know where to send your items and where to send your invoice. Once you have done that, you can bid. The way you bid on my channel is in numbers. That way I have a legal representation that you knew how much you were going to be charged on your invoice. Because you are obligated to pay for absolutely every invoice. I do not cancel invoices. You just simply have to pay. The only time you can retract a bid is during an auction. All sales are final. All items are as is and where is. Your payment options are a choice of Zelle or PayPal. Shipping is done with Pirate Ship. And I think we are ready to begin. If you have more questions, then put them in the chat. And if I miss them, Katie Marie is here to help me go back and answer those. So I say, laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life. Roll in your heart. Roll in your soul. Roll on and on and on. Hopefully everybody is subscribed. If you aren't already subscribed, go ahead and click the thumbs up. I also have a Discord channel. So if you ever want to private message me, group message, voice chat, video chat, group voice chat, group video chat, I have tons of threads where you can talk about your auction purchases, where you can post pictures of your pets, of your foods, of your art, of your crafts, of your sale. Oh, tons of stuff. It's super fun. Hi there, Mr. Craig. Craig is our Diamond King ballerino. If you would like to join the membership, there are 3 levels available. Each level comes with shout outs, comes with freebies. So there is the ballerina or ballerino level. There's the king ballerina, but ballerino or queen ballerina. And the ultimate level is the diamond level, which gets diamonds in those royal rounds. So all hail King Greg. All
Thank
right,
you for
we're
the super chat, Blingy. We appreciate you thinking of us, even though you're not feeling well. And welcome in, Craig.
and Blingy, I hope you get to feeling better, sweetheart. So I know that you've been dealing with wrist pain for so long, but if you're also sick on top of it, I am so sorry to hear that, sweetheart. Oh, and Terry is a collector. You can tell us in the chat, Mr. Terry, what you're a collector of. We're only selling stationery tonight, but once I know, I might be able to see if I have any that would fit in your collection for a future auction. So the way I get things started here is, Blingy became a member. So you know what that means. We are going to dance and sing and parade and celebrate and let the good times roll in honor of Deb, the blingiest of the blingy.
So let's dance, let's sing, let's shout to the rhythm of life, day and night. Let's say, live on toe, let's roll. Let the good times roll, let the good times roll. With gratitude in our soul, let the good times roll, 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 let the good times roll. With gratitude in our soul, let the good times roll, let the good times roll, let the good times roll.
Woohoo! Thank you ever so much, Blingy. Welcome to the membership. Everybody else in the membership, y'all make sure and welcome Blingy as a fellow member. I tell you, Kitty, when you sent that first super chat, did you know you were starting like a whole train of super memberships, and we are just letting the good times roll? Now I'm wondering, why don't I do more pop-ups? This pop-up is so much fun. And look who we have. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. It's Nana. Everybody welcome Nana to the chat. Make sure you sing her little theme song. When somebody has a theme song. Katie, do you have a theme song for your sweet name?
I don't have one. We might have to think of one, but welcome in, Nana.
Okay, so we're going to get started with our $1 round that we call Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And in this round, everything is going to start at just $1 for choice. And as you can see, I have cards, but not just any cards. I have Thanksgiving cards. So whether you're using this card as an invitation to Thanksgiving, whether you're using this card as a missing you at Thanksgiving, or a way to send something so that you can be there in spirit, here is a great opportunity for correspondence on Thanksgiving. Ooh, heading back from dinner. I'm such a foodie. I've got to put you on the spot and say, what did you have for dinner? Or if it's a chain, you can tell us and we'll all say, oh, yeah, we've heard of that chain. So let me show you the choices. Who likes cranberry sauce, but cranberry sauce from the cans? So it has these lines because, you know, in making homemade cranberry sauce, it's just different. And this card, can you, hopefully y'all can tell, it has the googly eyes. How fun is it? Now, I know other people sometimes add googly eyes or add bling to things, but this one comes with it. On the inside, it says, may your Thanksgiving be very fun. How cute is that? Okay, the second one says a placemat for you. And you're saying, wait, no, this is a card with a cute little pilgrim. Well, let me explain. So you open it this way, and it says, it's time to gobble, gobble, because Thanksgiving Day is here. And when you open up this card, a placemat will appear. Look inside for some corny activities. Hi, Doria. Everybody, welcome, Doria. So this becomes the placemat. You just open it up and you'll smooth it, and then you'll see all of these cute activities for kids to do before the meal is served, while waiting for the meal to serve, while waiting for things to be passed around to them.
Welcome in, Doria.
Next one says admit one this Thursday. One day only. One day only. One day. Oh, I'm sorry. Main event fabulous Thanksgiving feast. Not boring Thanksgiving feast, not any Thanksgiving feast, but fabulous Thanksgiving feast starring you and your family. Come for the turkey, stay for the pumpkin pie, general seating, or kids' table. Oh, and on the inside, it says this ticket doubles as your behind the scenes pass to the kitchen. Help prepare the food and set the table. Oh, look, you just drafted yourself some help. I kind of like that. Ticket also serves as your placemat. Simply unfold and complete fun activities while you wait for the performance to begin. Enjoy the show. And so let me show you the inside of this one. So here is the inside of this one. You'll see it's a bit more complicated in that you have a word search, a maze, making words out of Happy Thanksgiving. All right, up top, this one has a bow on it. It also has some 3D leaves. I'm not sure if you can see how those leaves are raised. And also the leaves are metallic. On the inside, it says, I hope this season is full of everything festive and fun. Okay, next choice. And I'm not sure if y'all can see, but there's some little glitter on it. It's not really showing. You'll see it right in here in the flowers. But anyway, this one says there's so many wonderful things to remind us that life is good and we are blessed every day. So if you're a person of faith and you're looking for a card of faith, this is the only one that's going to talk about blessings. On the inside, it says, hoping all the goodness of this special season will be yours to share. Happy Thanksgiving.
Doria's is in at 1. We're looking to up that. What, 125?
Thank you, Katie. Next up, somebody else who wants to keep an eye on you, a googly eye. Now, in some parts of the world, they call these sweet potatoes. In some parts of the world, they call these yams. It says, I yam, wishing you a happy Thanksgiving. How cute is that? And look, the yam is almost cut in half, so it can look like the yam stocking. So cute. This one is a one and done. It says fall. Wishing you more smiles than your face has room for. Okay, looking for 125. Otherwise, Melissa's going to count this down.
Such cute cards. Cards are a really simple way to show somebody that you're thankful for them, or especially during the holiday season that you're thinking of them.
Well said, Katie. And thank you again for co-hosting.
Happy to help tonight.
Jocelyn, welcome, Jocelyn. Thank you so much for being here, Jossie.
Welcome in, Jocelyn.
Okay, we're about to count this down because I've got so much to show you tonight. And all 23 of y'all click the thumbs up. If so, that's going to get us a lot closer to our thumb goal of 30. We are going once.
Congratulations, Darius.
All right, let's see which one or ones and what quantities. Some of these I have multiples, one I don't. Hi, Christine. Oh, you're welcome. I tried to send out emails to everybody. I am so sorry. More of a newsletter, maybe, than an email. But we've been
Welcome
missing
in,
you,
Christine.
So I'm so thrilled that you could squeeze us into your busy schedule. You are always appreciated and loved here. Okay, did Daria pick?
She has not yet. We're still waiting for her choices.
Okay, and if anybody wants to get in for second choice, y'all make sure and put it in the chat. We'll go to you next.
Doria takes the eyes card, the sweet potato, and the cranberry.
Okay, I'm thinking you mean just one of each. So here's one of each. If you wanted multiples of each, then just let me know. You're the high bidder, so you get to choose as many as you want to. Okay, so we'll confirm that she meant a quantity of one. Then we'll open this to the chat and see if anybody else wants to get in on any of these super cute cards. And y'all remember the bottom two open up into placemats.
Good choices, Doria. I like the googly eyes too. It makes it more fun.
Absolutely. It almost looks like something you would have made yourself, except you didn't have to buy the card, buy the eyes, and sit there and wait for the glue to take. And sometimes when you glue things down, the glue doesn't even take, and you're like, oh, with all this trouble, and it didn't even stay. Okay, anybody else? Oh, you are so welcome. Thank you for being here. We've been Maria. All right, anybody else in chat before I scrape these to that and show y'all something else? Okay, last call, and these will be available on the replay. So y'all can always watch the replay and order back. Okay, next. I'm not sure if we have any fans of Hello Kitty, but I have two really cute Hello Kitty notebooks. We're going to start these out at $2 for choice. Each of them are one and done. They are a small size spiral notebook. On the inside, you will see the pages are lined. Let me show you towards the side so you can see there is a nice amount of pages here. So we're going to call this one the big Hello Kitty, and we're going to call the other the numerous Hello Kitties as a point differentiation. So looking for $2 for Hello Kitty choice.
Patty's in it too.
Okay, thank you, thank you. And I tell you what, since I still have room on the board, I'm going to add in a couple of other things while y'all are bidding. I also have these little Hello Kitty notes. There are tons more, but they are smaller. Now, these are not sticky notes. They are just cute little paper notes. So if you want these to stick to something, you're going to have to add a piece of tape. But you can see there are so many in here. So it's going to be our third choice. And co-hosting is clearly not getting in the way of Katie Marie's ability to multitask and also bid, although feel free to bid verbally if you prefer, because our moderators will get it in for you. But Katie Marie is up to 225. So we go back to Patty. Patty, are you in for 250 or do you want to go out? All of these are one and dones. There are no duplicates.
Patty's in at 250.
Okay, here's the hard question. What are you going to do, Katie Marie? 275 or out?
I am going to be out.
Okay. Thank you so much for your bids. Anybody else want to jump in? Otherwise, Melissa's going to count this down. Now, I will tell you, we'll have some cat-shaped pens later in the show, but I believe this is my only Hello Kitty items for today. So if you want to jump in, counting it down. And y'all can always let me know what you'd like to see. Fair warning. Okay, Patty's going with the big Hello Kitty and the note paper. Okay, put that in a little sack.
Congratulations,
so
Patty.
Together. All right, our backup bidder was Miss Katie Marie. Any chance you're interested in the one left with the numerous Hello Kitties?
I'm going to pass, Belle. Thank you, though.
Okay, you're welcome. Fair enough. We're going to open this up to the chat. And if Patty changes her mind, she can always circle back since she was the winning bidder. Anybody for these numerous kitties? Kitties need a home. And they know how to say hello. It's in their name. Ba-dum-bum. Oh. Okay, so we'll see if Patty wants to circle back. Sometimes Patty will pause just to see if other people want it. Oh, she will take the little kitty. Okay, wonderful. All right, sold out of those. Okay, next, $2 starting bid for choice. I have some really interesting stickers. Now, most of the time, when we think of stickers, we think of just a roll of adhesive. And these are so much more. $2 for choice. These are glittery stickers. And they're technically made of felt. How interesting is that? I only have one of these glittery felt stickers. Then the other option is a DIY sticker. Did you know you could DIY a sticker? And did you know a sticker could be made of wood? I tell you, I'm learning. So here are these DIY stickers, and they come up with the markers. You can see also here is the adhesive on the back. I do have 2 of the sets of wooden stickers. So 1 of the felt, 2 of the wooden, $2 starting beyond.
That's so great that they come with the markers. They're all ready to go.
Yes. I love when you don't have to go out and buy an additional item to make it work, or when you don't have to just hope you have what you need at home. So I love when the manufacturer plans it that way.
Patty's in for 2.
Wonderful. And if y'all are looking for rolls of stickers, I will have some of those. If y'all are looking for individual specialty pages, I will have some of those. You'll see many different types of stickers during the night, just like you'll see many different types of pens and journals and pencil bags. And of course, at the top of every hour, we will have plenty of $1 items. So y'all let me know what you'd like to see in the chat. Anybody want to go up to 225? Otherwise, we're going to count this down to Patty and keep them moving. So just 1 of the felt and glitter. I have 2 of the wooden. Okay, we are sold to Patty. Let's see which Wonder ones Patty wants. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a clean sweep.
Congratulations, Patty. Patty would like felt and 1 wood sticker.
Okay, here's the wood and the felt. I've got just 1 of the wood stickers remaining. Anybody for the last one? It's like 2 crafts in one. The sticker is a craft, and then a painting, it is a craft. Okay, last call on this one. If there's no interest, we'll set it aside. You never know. Somebody might be interested in it on the replay. Or you never know. Patty might say, well, if nobody wants it, I'll take that too. Sometimes people will pause just to see if somebody else wants to get some of it before taking it all. So no problem with ever circling back. All right, I'm going to put this aside. Now, next, I will show you the finest stickers that I have to offer. Somebody, when I first started auctioning, got mad at me, and they're like, Belle, how dare you? You had sold me this $3 product. If you had told me you had a fancier $5 one, I wouldn't have bought that 3 and I would have bought the 5. And likewise, I had somebody once say, I bought that 3 product. If you had told me you had an economy one for 2, I would have waited and bought that. So now I try to tell people when it's the most economical item of the night and when it's the finest item of the night. Now, these used to be called paper dolls when my mommy was a girl. Now they are stickers. So you get 4 of these mannequins, and then look how elaborate the dresses are that you put on them. And they have separate skirts, they have separate tops, they have cupcakes and purses. These are going to start out at $5. I only have one of these, but there are so many different dresses and accessories, and they are so elaborate. Nothing plain Jane here, but there's a secret, Katie. Katie, would you like to know the secret?
What's the secret, Belle?
The secret is that there's 2 pages. 2 pages, and the top page is shiny and graphic and has almost kind of a Victorian Elizabethan style to it. So it is 2 pages of gorgeous outfits and accessories for these sweet little dolls.
What a great set of stickers.
And I only have one of these. And they're technically puffy stickers play set. So
If
y'all
you've
thought
got
these
little
were fancy.
ones,
Pardon me?
if you've got little ones or grandkids coming over for Thanksgiving, this would be a fun activity for them to do at Thanksgiving or on their way to Thanksgiving. Even adults would
Absolutely.
like this, because I do too.
Oh, and y'all thought these dresses were fancy until you saw these dresses. It just shows you there's always something pretty and always something fancier around the corner. So these are totally the prettiest and most elaborate stickers I have. After this, I'm going to show you my most economy stickers. So you've seen the middle of the line, fanciest, then I will have the most economical ones next. Hi, Anne Marie. Everybody welcome Anne Marie.
Hi, Anne Marie. Welcome in.
Okay, any interest? If not, I tell you what, I don't think that I have done a price drop tonight. Melissa, let's price drop this to $4. That's like $2 a page. I tell you, $2 a page. So we'll give Melissa time to write it in the chat. And y'all remember at the top of the hour, we're going to have another $1 round. And spoiler alert, it's going to be pens. Okay, Melissa, looking for that price drop in the chat. Now it's a great time to make sure everybody is refreshed. Make sure you're on live, not that top chat, which will deceive you into thinking your own chat is at the top. Also, make sure that little red line at the bottom of the screen is pulled all the way forward. Even when I'm watching other auctions, I realize so many times just in watching my little red line, I have to keep pulling it forward. Okay, we're going to pass on these. All right, next we're going to go down to just $2. And let me show you the stickers I have. I've got these fancy ones. They are metallic, they are geometric, and there are 5 sheets in here. 5 sheets.
Love the
Next,
metallics.
yes. Next, I have some birds. To me, this feels very Asian inspired. So I'm going to put those here next. And next, I have some puffy stickers. These are adorable little critters. Now, I'm not sure why some of the critters are wearing eyeglasses. I mean, how would you know if your little pet needed eyeglasses? I don't know. But apparently, some of them do. Maybe their future is so bright they need to wear shades. All right, so here's the last of the page stickers, although I do have a couple of rolls coming up. Looking for $2 starting bid. And I see Katie Marie is in for 2. Now, even though Katie Marie is co-hosting, y'all don't be scared to bid against her. I'm sure she wants a fair fight. Well, not a fight, but fair bidding. And once again, we are so blessed and thrilled that she decided to spontaneously co-host tonight. I've been praying God would send somebody, and it worked out just that way tonight. And if anybody else wants to try on Saturday, y'all let me know.
I think if you're a scrapbooker, those metallic ones would be great for scrapbooking.
Oh, that's a good idea. And you know, something else that's coming to mind is they almost look kind of like video game-ish. You know, if you were doing a page about video games. So some of these kind of look like chevrons or Tetris, or these down here almost have a 70s feel to them, I feel like. All right, let's go ahead and count it down, pretty please. No need to make Katie sweat longer than we have to.
That's a great idea, Shelby, or junk journaling. If you have a lot of birds in your neighborhood or that come visit your house, that would be great.
And I think you can put stickers on other things too. I've seen some people put stickers on um, picture frames and mirrors and wall hangings and trays. What everybody congratulate Katie as our winner. Katie, which one or ones can we get for you? Okay, she's going for the animals. And Melissa, write this down as a 0. This is going to be my thank you to Katie for spontaneously co-hosting.
Thank you, Belle. Thanks, Melissa.
You're welcome. Lady Braven, hello, hello. Oh, Lady Braven is saying Transformers. Okay, I like that idea. Anybody else?
I was thinking the same thing, Lady Braven, and welcome in.
Anybody else for the birds and flowers, which have kind of an Asian motif, in my opinion, or the 5-page pack of these metallic holographic stickers? So glad you're here, Lady Braven. Okay, last call on these. We're about to whisk them away, but they will still be available on the replay. Okay, next, if you've been saying those sticker sheets are cute, but I need a roll because I need to use them for my child's class or for a big project. Okay, here are the kind that come in rolls. So you got hundreds and hundreds here. I'm going to start these at $3. So you'll see one roll has all different types of dinosaurs. One roll has different types of aquatic animals. So $3 starting bid for choice. Can I make them stand, or am I going to have to hold? That's the question. Well, stickers weren't meant to stand. So hundreds of stickers. Forget if there are 300 or 500 on a roll. It's quite a few hundred then. But just think of how many you could put on invitations if you were making your own invitations, or if you know a teacher and you think she might put these on the kids' homework or the tests, or for scrapbooking, or maybe you're making accents for a child's room. So choice of dinosaurs or choice of aquatic animals. Less than a penny a sticker.
Everybody loves stickers, even if you stick them on an envelope when you're sending a card. It's always makes somebody smile.
Great point, Katie. Love that. I've even seen people who use the sticker as part of the adhesive on the back to hold it closed. Okay, last call on these. And we're about to be at the top of the hour. And at the top of the hour, what we do is we have a fun $1 round that we call Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And in this round, everything is going to be $1 for choice. So I'm going to take these away, and we're going to start our $1 round. Okay, these are going to be pens. Here is the first pen. It is a red heart. I also have a red star. And these are your standard twist pens. Here is a magenta star. Indigo. Emerald. Silver. Gold. That gold is a little bit more copper than gold, though, I have to warn y'all. Here's lavender, purple, black, okay, looking for $1 for choice.
These would be a great just because gift, or to let somebody know that you love them, or to let somebody know that they're a star in your life.
Ooh, great points.
And the stars look really pretty, like a jewel tone star. Nanette's in at 1.
And some of them have a little bit of sparkle to them. I'm not sure if the sparkle is being caught on screen, but like this lavender one, I can see a sparkle in it. Welcome, Nanette.
Welcome in, Nanette.
Oh, and the one I accidentally left out. I accidentally left out the turquoise. So let me add that in. One more choice. Any other interest? These are great just to add to a little pad of paper or Post-its. You just tie the pen with a little ribbon around it or add in with a journal. So pens are great add-on gifts, especially for the low cost of just $1. You know somebody's favorite color, to give them a pen of that color. Now, keep in mind, these pens all write in black ink. The color is just on the outside for show. If you're interested in colored ink, I will have some colored gel pens later in the show. I can't believe the bidding stayed at $1 for pens. That almost never happens. So y'all remember to use the time symbol and the number you want, just to refresh everybody's memory on what we're calling the pen: red, magenta, indigo, turquoise, emerald, silver, gold, lavender, purple, and black.
Nanette would like one of each. Congratulations, Nanette.
Okay. How many do I have total? Can you do a quick count for me so I can make sure I've got one of each? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
There's
7,
11
8.
pens.
Okay, still missing a couple then. Let's. All right, let me do it this way. 1, 2. Oh, I'm missing the magenta. All right, let me try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did you say 11?
11 pens.
Okay. Yay. I succeeded in getting one of each. Okay. We'll open it up to the chat then, and we'll see if anybody else wants to get in on these just pens. And y'all remember Valentine's is coming up. I might sell out of these heart pens before Valentine's. You might want to get them and just set them in your office drawer so you have them when you need them.
That's a great idea, Belle.
Thank you. Oh, and Kitty's been watching our super chat goal. I set a super chat goal for 5 tonight, and I put the setting on any amount. You can set it for any amount, $2 or more, $5 or more, $10 or more. But I'm thrilled with any amount. So, and I know some other channels set them for a goal of 10, a goal of 20. I'm just a realist, so mine is just 5. I like goals that are small and doable. Okay, anybody else want to get in on these $1 pens? Last call on these. Hi, Melinda. I didn't see Melinda and Zane come in. I must have missed their message. If I missed you, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. All right, last call. I'm about to scoop these up to the side. All right, let me move these.
Thank you, Shelby. You're doing a great job with the descriptions.
Okay, next, since I showed you colorful pens that wrote in black, now I'd like to show you some colorful pens that write in colors. So here is the first set. It is a 10-pack. These are ballpoint pens, and look at all the colors. Or if you prefer gel, these are gel pens, and they have a 0.7 millimeter tip to them. So even though I normally sell pens for $1 each, I sell these entire 10 packs for $6 starting bid. $6. So if you'd like to compare ballpoint pens to gel, here's your opportunity. I know some people think the gel are better. Some people think the ballpoint lasts longer. Maybe you could conduct your own experiment. But either way, it is 10 pens. So not even $1 each.
What a great deal.
Thank you. It'll be interesting to see which are more popular, the ballpoint or the gel. Or it may be a pass. Who knows? Any interest? Oh, Kitty says nowadays it's less than some toll gates. That's true. Melissa, I'm trying to remember, or Patty might know too. How much is the toll from New York to New Jersey? Isn't it like, I don't know, 10, 12, $18? It's some really huge amount, because I always hear newscasters or talk show hosts like the Regis and Kelly types talking about how much that toll is. I'm pretty sure It's to get into the city, not to leave the city, but it is a huge fee. Okay, no interest? Really? All right, well, I'm going to move these aside. All right, now if you are looking for the ultimate bargain in pens, I'm about to show you the ultimate bargain tonight. These are the most pens for the money. So these are a 60 pack of pens. Now, y'all know if I were selling them individually, I sell pens for $1 each. So 60 pens would be $60. But I'm not going to sell these for $60. I'm not going to sell these for $50. Not going to sell them for $40. Even at $30, Katie, wouldn't this be a great deal? It'd just be 50 cents each. But I'm not going to sell these for $30. Not going to sell them for $20. I'm going to start these and we'll just see where they go. Now, these are the gorgeous 60 colors that come in this artisan package. These are all gel pens. And you'll notice that some of these are metallic and some of these are glitter. So also want to let you know these are acid and non-toxic. So we are starting. Oh, Patty says, last week I went into New York City during the evening rush, cost me $17. Oh, I knew that either you or Melissa would know.
What a great deal for 60 pens for only $10, and gel pens too.
All right, so who wants to start us out at 10, and we'll see where the bidding goes on these. Last couple of times I've showed them, they've been popular. I even showed them on another auction when I was a guest. So who wants to start us off at 10 for 60 gel pens? And once again, look at these beautiful colors. If you're a person that likes to do adult coloring or maybe color by number, these are going to make sure you have all the colors you need. This would also be an amazing Christmas gift for an artist wannabe, a student, somebody taking an art class. Addie Rose is in for 10. Thank you, thank you. We're now looking for $10.25. And y'all, what you'd like to see. If y'all want to see some of the fancier pens, if you'd like to see some mechanical pencils, some pencil cases, journals, erasers, scissors, pen caddies, tape, y'all let me know what you'd like to see next. Always glad to bring those things forward when y'all are interested. Patty says, I wish I could explain how many colored markers I have, excluding paint pens. I would guess over 1,500 pens. I use them for everything. And Kitty says, I use these on some of my crafts. They are great. Well, if Patty has that many, maybe some of y'all do too. I think I'll show some pen caddies next. I'll stay and then work my way down. We are going once, going twice. I can't believe nobody bid this up. I think the last time I showed this, it sold for over $15.
If you're into coloring, this is a great thing to have. If you're into coloring books or journaling.
True. Okay, we are sold to Patty. Patty, how many would you like?
Congratulations, Patty.
Oh, absolutely, Patty. So many variations. Patty, did you want just one or did you need to buy more than one, sweetheart? Did my chat freeze?
We are still waiting on Patty. But Patty let us know.
And after Patty, we'll open it up to the chat in case anybody else wants to get in on these. And Katie, are you staying cool enough or are you still running the air? What are you doing where you live?
I have turned my air off and I am just having a fan if I need it. We have finally broken our hot temperatures here in the desert and we are thankfully cooling down now. So I hope you guys are staying cool too. Kitty says she's still here, so I think we're just waiting on Patty.
Okay. Now, after this, I'm going to show some pen caddies. Keep in mind, you can put pens in almost anything, you know, even down to a coffee mug. I'm not going to be showing any coffee mugs. I will show some on Sunday, though. So if you're not a coffee drinker, I always say you could put your pens in it. But you'll see from my suggestions of pen caddies, there's a lot of things that you can put pens in. Some of these may not even be originally intended for pens, but I just think would be so super cute. 42, Melissa! I can't imagine 42. We were back in the 80s today. I mean, it's in the 70s probably, but 42?
Melissa, that is too cold for me.
Well, then you live in the right place for you then. Oh. Oh, and Lady Braven says it was 36 in her state. I won't give away where it is, but she's kind of on the border between the north and the south. And of course, you can tell by Shelby's temperature, she's in a tropical state. Well, Patty might have lost internet. We can circle back to her. Oh, Jocelyn says it's 49 in Massachusetts. I love when y'all share where you are. I never want to dox anybody though, but if y'all want to share, feel free. And Janice is expecting northeastern Arkansas to get down to 28. That doesn't sound right, but I guess you're so close to Missouri that I guess it's possible. And Kitty's enjoying 75-degree weather. I'm glad for you, Kitty.
Kitty, that sounds perfect.
It does. Oh, and Melissa's snow bragging already. She's going to get snow on Monday. Congratulations. I'm so happy for y'all. You make sure and upload some glorious pictures on Discord so we can all see your pretty snow.
Good night, Craig. I hope you feel better. Thanks for coming in tonight.
Good night to our King Ballerino. All right, I'm going to move this aside. If anybody wants to get in on these, just let me know. We will reserve some for Patty. I think she must have just lost internet connection. All right, I'm going to start these pen caddies at $7 for choice. Now, I've shown a couple of Dolly Parton items. These are actually Dolly Parton items, and these are galvanized. This first one says, I beg your pardon, but look how much room there is for pens and markers. If you also want to put your scissors and other things in it as well, but if you have a ton of pens, this is going to hold a ton. Now, not intended for pens. I'm pretty sure this is intended for condiments and then, your napkins and paper plates back here. But I just thought it would be super cute for pens. Also, it has handles on either side. And the other one just simply says Dolly with one of her signature butterflies. All right, I only have one of each, but once again, these have a ton of room in them.
I think whether you use them for a desk or for utensils and napkins and things, I think there's so much room, like you said, Belle, to use those.
But a lot of times, if you have markers, especially the wide markers, the large markers, the chisel tip markers, they take up a lot more room. So you need a bigger caddy if your collection includes some of those big or wide markers.
That's a great point.
And they're Dolly. So if you want to write down your cup of ambition or your list of ambition, you could write it down with what you store in here, even have room for some stationery. Okay, if there's no interest, I can move these aside. Okay, next for $5. Maybe that was a little too big. This one, a little bit smaller, still decent size. It is metal. It's a silver tone, and right here you get 3 caddies all in one. Still Dolly Parton. So maybe one part is for your black pens, one part's for your colored pens, and another part's for your highlighters. or maybe one of your felt tip pens, your ballpoint pens, and your gel pens, however you divvy it up.
I love the signature butterfly on the front, and I think that could work in a younger girl's room or, a grown-up's not so young grown up or child. I think it could work for anybody.
And if this matches your kitchen motif, then fill it up with some K cups. If this matches your bathroom motif, then go ahead and put some of your beauty products and your pump soap and your makeup brushes in it. Once again, it was not originally intended for pens, but I just got to looking at this caddy and I thought, pens would look really cute in it. And it's like the butterflies watching over the pens. All right, last call. Well, how about some journals? Anybody interested in journals?
I think we had somebody ask about
Okay.
journals as the stream started.
So I think it might have been Nancy. Okay.
Hi, Rainbow Cookie. Welcome in.
Hi, Rainbow. Thanks for coming to help. I appreciate you. All right, let's see what I've got here. Okay, this first journal could also be a sketchbook because the pages are not lined. Okay, this one says creative chaos. I'm not sure if you can see, but it also has some blingy holographic places on it. On the inside, well, first of all, you'll see the pages are green. And on the inside, you'll see it has this border. So this would be great for journaling or diary, but how much better would it be for sketching, for drafting, for designing, for doodling? And look how thick it is. Super duper duper thick. We're going to start this one at 5.
And that looks like a great size, too.
If anybody needs me to measure it, I'm glad to. Let's see. Grab my ruler. It is 8 by 6. 8 by 6. I think all of the other ones, well, maybe not all, most of the other ones probably have lines. Well, I take it back. Some do, some don't. So I think the next one also doesn't have lines. Maybe I'll show all the ones without lines first. That is what my craft room should be called. Wait. Oh, creative chaos. That's so funny. Okay, I tell you what, if there's no interest, let's take it down to 4. Oh, Rainbow's in at 5. Okay, thank you, Rainbow. Thank you. And apparently Patty is agreeing.
Rainbow's in at 5. Anybody for 5.25?
If not, we can count it down.
Oh, yes, Patty, make sure you answer Melissa's message so Belle knows how many you want of the pens.
Yes, I think you might have lost connection just as you were winning.
Patty would like 1 pack of pens.
Okay, wonderful. Go ahead and put that in the sold hamper. Here it is, going in the sold hamper. I'm not sure what that is. Yarn and that must be a crafting term.
Congratulations, Rainbow.
Now I have 3. Would you like 1, 2, or all 3? How blessed you are to have a husband. Congratulations. Oh, and Rainbow is loving your co-host voice, Katie. It's looking like Katie's going to get another invitation to come back. We'll have to see if she is enjoying it enough to say yes.
Rainbow would like 1 journal.
Okay. So I've got 2 left. Anybody else want to share in the creative chaos? And once again, I want to remind you of the look of the pages. So they've got a green outline and a green frame to them. And also there is some shimmer on the front.
Sounds like we've got a lot of creative people in chat, so maybe someone else would want one.
Okay, anybody else? All right, let me set this aside for Rainbow. Next, we're going to go down to $4. This next one has a leather type feel to it. I'm not sure if y'all can see that kind of texture to it. And it says the word inspire in gold. Here is the side view. And once again, the pages are unlined. So if you want to use this to design, to doodle, to draw, to sketch, you can. Let the inspiration hit you. Also, this one has a honey colored brown shade. And this one says believe elf. And then last but not least, we have another one in the brown and it says gold. Okay, y'all move down so there's room for everybody. But these have lovely lettering and this leather type texture is very, very upscale.
I could see these being great gifts for someone that if you want to inspire someone or remind someone to believe in themselves, I think you could write a sweet note inside and give them as a gift.
And because of the neutral coloring, these could be for your boss, for your husband, a son, somebody in the military. These are not the girly girl. I will have some girly girl ones coming up, but I also wanted to have some that were guy friendly. And Rainbow, I so appreciate you having a busy day and then hurrying home to come help us. For those of y'all that don't know, she said, well, I'll hurry home at 5. But you have to remember, 5 in Alaskan time is, late for us. But for her, she had a jam packed day and then still came to spend time with us tonight. So I really appreciate that, Rainbow. Because she's supposed to be weekend only and yet breaking the rules in order to help me. So kind. Okay, any interest on this one? Or a scripture holder. I like that idea. Don't you, Katie?
Kitty has some great ideas tonight. I like the one maybe they need a new Bible and a journal to jot Bible notes or scripture writing as they read. I think that's a great idea, Kitty.
Absolutely. Could be a prayer journal, prayer list. Okay, let me move these aside and they'll be available on the replay. All right, next, also at $4. This one, I hope y'all don't think this is snarky. I'm not a person who sells snark, and I have no judgment to the channels that do. There are some channels that look for snark, that sell snark. The chat loves snark. So this, in my opinion, is not snarky. If y'all read this as snarky, then I apologize. It's just kind of funny. It says perfect is boring. Now, I don't think any of us are perfect. Only Jesus was perfect. But this is a great way of kind of letting ourselves off the hook because we might aspire to perfection, but we can't really be perfect. And so this one says perfect is boring, but this one, look at the pretty colors. So you've got pink, orange, yellow, and green. So 4 sections. Maybe each section is for a different child, or each section is a different part of your life. Like one is about finances, one is about work, one's about personal, or maybe one's about weight loss, or one's about your recipes, or however you want to define it. I only have one of these. So if you want it, you better bid on it because there are no duplicates. And Patty's in for 4.
Patty's in at 4, looking for 425. I think it would just be fun if you're writing and then you get to look forward to getting to your next color as you're writing in your notebook.
Absolutely. Or maybe if it's a teenager, one color is about band, and one color's about cheerleading, and one color's about science club. It could be your different interests all in one place. Kitty says, I like the good hearted snarky, maybe just a little smarty pants. Okay. Oh. Every now and then, a little snark will seem funny to me. But I really didn't think this was snarky. I just thought, it's just kind of funny because we all know none of us are picked, but yet I think it's admirable to strive our best. Yet we know we're going to fall short. So, saying that perfect is boring just kind of lets you off the. And I think it's great to give ourselves some grace when we can learn by our mistakes, our failures, our shortcomings. That's what makes us better. Even constructive criticism is great. Sometimes I'm not the best at taking constructive criticism. I just kind of say okay in the moment, but I think about it for days, weeks, or whatever. And then I think, that had some validity to it. Maybe it might have hurt at the time, but I could make some changes and employ some of those thoughts and find a way to use it for good.
Congratulations, Patty.
Sold, sold, sold. Okay, the next two are or felt. It's velvet covered. Not sure if y'all can see the texture, probably not, but you can feel it. And the wording is in metallic. So this one says, hello, sunshine. And these are lines. And let me show you how nice and thick these are. These are nice and thick. This one says Girl Power. And once again, it's got that great texture. It's something between felt and velvet. So once again, super thick. And once again, lined. So I'm going to start these at 5. They're very high quality.
So cute, Belle.
And I'm going to add one other option that's different. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of the term guided journal. Until I got to looking at journals, I didn't know what a guided journal is. And then I found this one. This is another girly one. This one says, start today with a grateful heart. And let me show you how it works. So the first page says, this journal belongs to, and then as you go through it, it asks you questions that you can answer. So reasons I am grateful for my body today. Reasons that I'm grateful for my mind today. Reasons that I'm grateful for my passions today. And then they have different things for you to fill in. What made you happy today? How did I take care of myself today? What inspired today? And y'all get the idea. So it's nice and thick, and also it's hard cover. So if you're a person that wants hard cover, there's your hard cover.
A guided journal is great if you're not sure what to journal for that day, or if you're just getting started with journaling. It's great that it gives you prompts to get started in. Patty in at 525.
And also sometimes younger people need that kind of prompt to kind of learn how to journal, especially if they want to have a gratitude journal. These other journals could be for travel logs, they could be for your social media, they could be for diets or recipes or anything else. This one is specifically a gratitude journal. And what a cute way of telling maybe that sourpuss boss you have, or that moody teenager, that they need to be more grateful by giving them a gratitude journal. Because all of a sudden, when they have to fill this in, imagine how they will start seeing life and the world through the eyes of gratitude.
Patty would like to know, how many of each do you have?
These are all one and dones. There are no multiples of these. The only ones I had multiples of tonight were those with kind of the leathery type cover, which were all passes, and the creative chaos.
We're looking for 550, only one of each journal.
But I wasn't really sure which ones to buy in multiples, and some just weren't available to me in multiples. So I figured I'd see what I can do. Okay, I understand your reason for retraction. No worries. If I ever happen to find a second one, then I will message you if or when I ever have to. But right now, I do not. Oh, pink and periwinkle. Nice. All right, so since Patty retracted, Katie, are you still in for 5?
I'm in for 5.
Okay, wonderful. Anybody else? Otherwise, Melissa's going to count this down and we'll start picking.
Anybody for 525?
Now, after this, if you journals sound like such a good idea, but I'm on a budget. I know those have spirals, they have colored pages, they have hardcover. I'm going to show you next some economical. So if you need something that isn't quite as fancy, isn't quite as thick, the ones after this will be my economy journal. We are sold to Miss Dating.
Melissa, I would like the sunshine, please.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Anybody for girl power or the guided start today with a grateful heart? Give thanks with a grateful heart. Anybody else? Well, I should be surprised, I guess, that Katie's picking the sunshine one, but she lives in such a sunshiny state that it just seems so appropriate for her. And around here, a lot of people use sunshine as a nickname, like, good morning, sunshine, or what are you up to today, sunshine?
And I love the color yellow, so I like that one too.
Ah, well, we're learning lots of people's favorite colors tonight. I love that. Okay, last call on these two. All right, I'm going to move them out of the way. These next journals, I'm going to start. You're going to gasp at this price because it is so too little for a journal. But I'm going to start these at just $2. $2. I know, no journal should be only $2. They have these cute little animals. Now, these are just a thin, soft cover on them. Okay, I want y'all to see it's a thin, soft cover, lined pages. Nothing special. They're not particularly thick, but not super thin either. So, $2. So we've got the panda. I've got a frog, a kitty with a bird sitting on its head, a penguin, a bear, and a gator.
Oh, these are so cute.
So these are my economy journal, but I just think these animals are so cute, and not everybody necessarily needs a hardcover or a spiral. And some people like the lined pages. So
Melissa's in it too, looking for $2.25.
and these would be great for your animal lovers or younger folks. And some of these are just looking straight into your soul, and some of these have their eyes demurely closed.
Even that froggy looks like he has a little smile on his face.
Yeah. They're saying, take me home tonight. Okay, if y'all don't want to bid against Melissa, we will count it down and see which one she wants.
Patty's keeping her eyes closed.
Okay, Katie, you remember to announce when she can look again. And I don't think I measured these, but these are a decent size. These are 8 by 5.5. So these are not little journals.
Yes, it is, Nancy. We've actually had a couple journals already.
I think we've maybe had 5 or 6 different types. This, I think, might be the last journal.
Congratulations, Melissa.
I have another. All right, which one or ones? You doing a clean sweep?
Melissa says frog and cat.
Okay, frog and cat gone. They're all one and done. Anybody else? So glad you're back, Nancy. Oh, you worked late tonight, Nancy.
Belle, these were one and done?
Yes. Sorry, Melissa.
Rainbow. Ooh, Melissa said bear first. Nancy would like a penguin.
Okay, so Melissa was high bid, so until she says done, she's still picking. So let's wait until we get the official done from Melissa. So this is what I have left. So let me know when the done comes in, and then we'll resume picking in the order. I'm so surprised y'all didn't bid these up. I might have to try to get more of these.
Melissa says Rainbow can have the bear. And now Melissa's
Okay.
done.
All right. So who came in after Melissa? Can you
Nancy
scroll up?
did. She would like a penguin.
All right. All right. So we've got the panda bear and the gator, which could be a croc, really. I can't quite tell if it's a V-shaped mouth or a U-shaped mouth. That's how you generally tell a gator from a croc. Got two sweetie pies left. Anybody? The last call on these. I'd have to just stay and hang out until I show y'all at another auction then. Nobody wants to adopt y'all. Sweet little panda bear looking into her eyes. Just look at that sweet little panda bear. Gator smiling. Okay, on these.
Melissa says she'll also take the panda.
Okay. All right. So Patty, is Patty going with the gator?
Patty, you were supposed to keep your eyes closed.
Oh, maybe the gator just, pried the eyes open. Okay, so I think this one's going to Patty, right? Okay. I'll have to try to get more of these since they were popular. All right. Next, I have this stationery. It says imprintable invitations. 7. So you could write on them. You could imprint upon them. I don't quite know how to use this. Oh, and apparently there are free templates as well. Okay, but they are a navy blue and white pattern, so this will work for both.
Patty is going to take the gator.
Okay. Oh, Patty apparently is going to get the panda as well. Okay, so since Melissa is making the list, she gets to decide these things. So funny. She 1 minute she's in, and the next minute she's like, "No, no, you can get this one. You can get the teddy bear. You can get the panda. You can get the." Oh, so sweet and so generous. Okay, so here we have these imprintable invitations. Let's start these at $2. And y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up. Pretty please. Still hoping to get to 30 tonight. And y'all remember that we'll have a regular auction on Saturday at 7 p.m. Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m. Now we have our Sunday sack sale. And then Monday at 7, we'll have a regular Bargains by Belle auction. So $2 for all of these printable invitations, or you could handwrite, you could calligraphy if you have that ability. So really nice, brand new sealed. And here apparently are some examples. And I don't know why they're limited to invitations. These could also be menu cards. And with them being blue and white, you could use them for patriotic holidays, for the birthday of your dad or granddad or a military veteran.
I think if you're writing somebody a letter and you want some fancy stationery.
Good point. Okay, last call on these for $2 then. Okay, last call on these. Next, $2. I have a set of smooth writing mechanical pencils. So you're going to get a pack of 4 pencils here. Apparently they are dark writing and they erase cleanly. So
That's a great deal for $2.
That's going to be the first option for $2. Also, I have some colored pencils. These are a one and done. It's a 12-pack. Next option is going to be a 3-pack of highlighters. You're going to get 2 yellow and a pink. Next option is going to be 4 colors of Post-its. Only have one of these. You're going to get yellow, green, pink, and blue. So 4 in 1. Next opportunity is going to be a set of 2 scented, colored stamper marker dual-ended pens. This kind of shows you how. So lots of great choices for just $2.
These are great if you're journaling, if you're scripture writing, or you know somebody that's maybe starting school or going back to school. What a nice way to help them get ready.
Absolutely. Okay, last call on these then. There's some great multi-packs for just $2.
Great idea, Melissa. Maybe colored pencils and a coloring book?
Love it. Yep, stationery could totally be a stocking stuffer or a gift. All right, last call then. Now, I notice it's the top of the hour, and at the top of the hour, we have a fun $1 round that we call Belle's Bargain Bonanza. So, in this time, we're going to start everything at just $1. Now, I'm sure y'all expected all of my dollar rounds of a stationery auction to be pens, but I didn't want y'all to get bored by dollar pen after dollar pen after dollar pen. So I went looking for other items and other suggestions as to things that could be stationery related. And one thing people kept saying is junk journaling is popular. Junk journaling is popular. Don't just show pretty journals, show things that people could make the journals their own. So I have these. Now, some of you are going to say, that looks like a brooch. It's not a brooch. That looks like a pendant. It's not. It's called a flat back. I kid you not. That's really what it's called, a flat back. And why? It has kind of a flat back. And you just glue it onto a journal. Now, I think it'd be pretty on a picture frame or on some caddy or decor or sign. But apparently, people use these a lot to decorate journals. So these are going to be $1 for choice. So there's the pink, there's the lavender, red, white, which is kind of pearly. Here is, indigo, turquoise, and green. And there's not going to be one on A because I just didn't have enough. So some of these I have duplicates of, and some of these are one and done. So $1 for choice of flat backs. And y'all, that really is a work. I really did look it up. I really did talk to somebody about these. It really is a thing.
These are great colors, Belle.
Thank you.
And I think you're right. You could really glue them on any flat surface, or I was thinking of like a hair clip, maybe for the holidays or every day.
Ooh, making your own hair clip could be a great way of saving money. Mm-hmm.
Kitty would like to see the back
Yes.
again.
Okay, here's the back. So I'm guessing you put your glue or your adhesive in this little triangular section. You want to see the profile? It stands up nice. The front is not flat. It's got a file to it. It's not like a little sliver. So, but once again, here is the back. They all have this little triangular section where you adhere it apparently. I tell you what I will do, since this is a novel concept. I have a few different types of these, so I'm actually going to show 3 rounds of these. So if these aren't of interest to anybody, it's okay. We will pass, and I'll show you a couple of other designs I have in these flat backs. So we'll do a last call on these, and then I'll do 2 other rounds. I know we normally have 1 round, but because they're all flat backs, it'll kind of be, showings of the flatbacks, just because they wouldn't all fit on the grid.
Kitty's
Oh,
in
Kitty.
for $1.
Okay, good. And some of
Looking
these
for
have duplicates.
$1.25.
You know, you could even glue these on like an earring back and make earrings out of them. For people who like a button earring. Okay, I think the ones after this might be more flat back in a traditional sense. I didn't know that there was a traditional or non-traditional, but like I said, I'm going to have a few different heats of these. So I'm just glad somebody has heard the term flat back, because I was so surprised to learn it. But I do try to get some advice and some consultation from people in the know in between auctions, especially when I'm selling things out of my own genre. So some colors there are multiple, some colors there aren't. We're fair warning.
Congratulations, Kitty.
Okay, let's see which one or ones she wants.
Kitty would like 2 of each you have.
All right, let me see what I have then. Okay, here are 2 of the red. These are really bad for her. I have 2 of the lavender. Here are 2 of the green. This plus the one on the board makes 2 of the indigo. And I'm just going to dox what I have left, which is 2 of the green. I'm going to move green over here and move this one over here. And then I have 2 more red. And that's all I have left. So if anybody else wants to get in, if you need 2. Thank you so much, Kitty. We'll open this up to the chat. Katie, we'll have to get you on Discord, because on Discord, we have a whole section for look what I bought at auction. We have a section of art for both what is made personally and things of others that is made. So you might really enjoy the arts and crafts section. It's amazing what people are able to do and make.
Good night, Shelby. Thanks for coming in today.
Bye, Shelby. Have a good day at school tomorrow. Okay, anybody else? All right, last call. I'm about to move these aside, and then I'll show you what else I have. Okay, now I'm going to show you the back of these first, since that was apparently important. Here's the back, just plain and flat. And here's the front. These look like cameos. So here's the purple. This one is blue. This one is gray. The blue and the gray are pretty similar. They're just a little bit different. Here's black and white. Beige. And blush. So if you like that old style and you want to replicate that old style, just imagine putting one of these in the center of a journal, maybe a little ruffle around it, or you could use these on four corners of a frame. They're flat enough, you might could put them on a page even.
Patty's in for one.
Thank you, Patty.
Maybe if
Anybody
you're
want to
into
put it up? Go ahead.
scrapbooking and you went to go see a show or you went to a museum, you could use these as decoration for your scrapbooking page.
Oh,
Patty would like to know what size they are.
they're like fingernail size. I mean, I'm not sure if you can measure something that small. I guess I can try. Let's see. So not a full inch. If you look over at the millimeters, it might be better to measure it with the millimeters, although you get several millimeters.
Maybe the size of your thumb, they look like?
I would say so. Well, I mean, here's a pinky. So just to give you an idea. Oh, you would ask for something I don't have just handy. I'm so sorry. My purse is like way by the front door. I'm trying to see if I have something else. Maybe in comparison to the top of nail polish. Top of nail polish, maybe. But that's why they're only $1. They're not a large size. So and Patty says close enough. Phew. Can breathe the sigh of relief. I'm really trying, y'all. Sorry, I didn't think to have a quarter handy. I will have one more option after this, and the ones after this are way bigger. So if you're looking for something way bigger, the option after this will be way bigger. Oh, thank you, Kitty. I tried. Oh, here's something else that might work. Let me open my bottle of water. Cap of the water bottle, because y'all know what a cap of a water bottle looks like. You'll probably even have a water bottle next to you. So there's a cap of a water bottle as an example. Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Don't ever be afraid to ask.
Congratulations, Patty.
Now, I do have multiples in case you need multiples. These might be cute to make into earrings as well. Or maybe try to
Patty
make
would
your
like
own brooch. Oh, try to make a magnet. I'm sorry,
Patty would
Patty.
like one of each.
One of each. Okay. Go to my little bag and pull one out of each. All right. Purple, blue, pink, tan, black, and just need a
Uh-oh, I think we lost her. I'm going to send a message in the chat. Oh, there she is.
Okay, I must have lost connection somehow. I'm so sorry. But at least with Katie being here, I could reconnect to the stream. So, yet another great thing about having a co host to keep the stream going. Okay, so I got the one of each Patty asked for. Anybody else? Anybody else? Wait, can y'all see me? Can you hear me, Katie?
We can see and hear you now. We had lost you for a second.
Okay. I forget that there's a little bit of lag in the chat, but this is a good time to remind everybody to click the thumbs up to help me out, to make sure you're on live chat, not top chat, and to make sure your little red line is pulled all the way forward. And Melissa, let's check and see if anybody else in the chat is interested. Melissa, are you there?
Melissa said, please hold. So I'm not sure if she took a break or she's getting back onto chat.
Rainbow, are you there? Yay! Oh, so help me. I don't show my face on my own channel, but y'all know when I go on other channels where it's like a whole social thing, that then I try to do the, forward camera at the beginning and end, and then actually show the merchandise in between. Okay. Last call. Anybody for these before I show you the last opportunities I have? Spoiler alert, the last opportunities are going to be angels. Angels. Okay, let me move these aside. Melissa, I think you're lagging. You might need to press the refresh, sweetheart. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if
Melissa says she's here, so I think she's back.
Okay. I don't think, let me turn this over here. It's not going to have the grid, but I think you're going to be able to see the angels better this way. Now, y'all can let me know if you think these are more Botticelli angels, more Raphael angels. They are slightly different, if you notice. Some of them are playing instruments. Some of them are just kind of resting on their little arms. So these are a bit bigger. They probably shouldn't start at 1, but I'm going to go ahead and start them at 1. Only 2 of these have duplicates. Everything else is a one and done. Oh, and let me show y'all the back. So here's one of the duplicates, and here's the back. So nice and smooth. Now, it does have a profile to it. It's not thin. It is a well-crafted, well-molded, beautiful thing. Katie, since you love angels, do you think these are more Botticelli or more Raphael?
Oh, I don't know, Belle. You're asking the wrong person.
Oh, are you not into art? Okay. There are some famous paintings and sculptures of the angels, and 2 of them that I'm thinking of are one by Botticelli and one by Raphael. Oh, they're too big for earrings. They're definitely for earrings, but I think that they're gorgeous on a journal. For instance, let me do this. So if you had the goals and you just glued one of these underneath, or maybe above and below, to show that your goals come through with God's help, with his angels watching out after you, helping you, guardian angels. So I'm not quite sure what a journal looks like or how journals do, but I figured if it's just a matter of gluing them on, and this is just an example of one of the journals I showed earlier. Doria's in 1.
Doria is in at 1. Looking for 125.
Here's another journal that we had earlier. And what if over the heart you just glued one of these angels? I mean, the heart's pretty, but is it even prettier with a little angel? And you could put on the top or the bottom. Look how pretty it would be if you glued the angel up here. So just some examples. Oh, on a treasure box. I love that idea. Great idea. Well, Doria is in at 1, so let's go ahead and put that down. And in case y'all are wondering which are the 2 that Belle has duplicates of, the 2 with duplicates right here, so that y'all see. This is my total one. And once again, they are flat on the back. might be pretty on Christmas decor, Christmas ornaments. The hard part is which
Congratulations, Doria. Let us know which one you'd like.
all of those were for sale earlier. Just like that rainbow. Know which one back and the presentation. Okay,
Doria would
is
like
going to
all
take
6 of them.
Yes. All right. Now, I do have duplicates of 2 of them. Okay, here's the 2 duplicates. So we'll see if anybody wants duplicates or if Maria decides she wants the duplicate as well. She has 2.
Anybody else interested? Maybe I like the idea of gluing these on a frame for the birth of a new baby or a wedding. Doria would like to take the last 2 as well.
Okay, wonderful.
I think we lost Belle again. I know I was having the same sound trouble that we all were, but hopefully she'll be back in a few minutes. She was back pretty quick the last time, so hopefully she'll be back again soon.
$2 starting desk.
While we're waiting for the stream to come back as best as it could, hit those thumbs ups and likes and be sure to share the stream. You can always go back and check in the replay if you'd like. Anyone interested in an organizer? Oops. Dorian, nobody bought the sticker rolls earlier. So I believe they're still available. She had a roll that had dinosaurs on it, and then another roll that had ocean animals on it. So maybe Melissa can write that down. Melissa, were you able to remember how much those were? I can't remember if they were in the 1, 2, or 3. I'm thinking they were 3. Okay. Thank you, Melissa. Melissa, I'm sure you've seen it, but Doria would like to take both rolls, please. Belle's having internet problems. Hopefully she'll be back. She got back pretty fast the last few times, so hopefully she'll be able to make it. Be sure you like and subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and share out Belle's auctions if you can. And if you saw something tonight that you were interested in purchasing but didn't purchase, you can always email Belle. And if it's still available, she will add it to your order. Put some hearts in the chat for Belle. We'll see if she comes back. And hopefully finish up the auction for tonight. Join the Discord if you're interested in chatting when Belle is not on stream. And if you've ever purchased anything from Belle or created things from the things you've purchased, post pictures, reviews. It's a great way to connect with Belle's community. I like that one, Kitty. That's a good one. We are waiting to see if Belle is able to log back in. Be patient. Hopefully she'll be able to log back in. If not, she has another stream coming up on Saturday that you'll be able to see her again. And also Sunday for the Sunday snack sale. So there will be lots of more chances for you to log in and chat and shop. Thank you guys for hanging in there and waiting patiently. We're seeing if Belle can come back. If not, thank you for watching and tuning in tonight. If you weren't able to see the beginning of the stream, You can always go back and click the replay and send an email to Belle to let her know if you'd be interested in anything that was shown tonight. Our auction was cut short because Belle lost her internet. Thank you for those of you that are hanging in with us. We're waiting to hear back just in case if she is able to log on. If not, thank you for watching and hanging in there with us. Be sure to come back on Saturday or Sunday for the snack sale and auction. If this is the end for tonight, hit that like, hit that thumbs up button. Good night, Patty. And I don't think I can end this stream. So I think that's up to Belle. Or I guess I could leave and see what happens. But I don't want it to end if I'm not supposed to. Good night, Daria. Have a great night. Again, if there's something that you saw that you weren't sure that you wanted to purchase, you can always let Melissa know or email Belle if you were interested in purchasing something, or send her a message on the Discord. So you are able to purchase something that you would like. We had some leather journals. There were star pens. There were the hardbound spiral journals, pen caddies, or other caddies for other things. If you are interested in joining the Southern Belle family, make sure that you check out the memberships so you can be notified of when Belle goes live. We're still working on getting Belle logged back in, if she can. If you are interested in journals, be sure to go back and watch the stream from earlier. We had some great journals tonight for sale. We had great school supplies, sticky notes, colored pencils, highlighters, pencils, all great things for anyone who needs to stock up on their office supplies, or if they know someone who is in school. $1 greeting cards that were some of the first things that we showed tonight. If you are in need of Thanksgiving greeting cards or placemats for the